Welcome students, myself Dr. Shilpa Bhosle, Assistant Professor, Dempe College of Arts and Science, Miramar, Goa. Program Bachelor of Science, 3rd year, Subject Botany, Semester 5, Course Code BOD 103, Course Title Economic and Medicinal Botany. Title of the unit is Popular Medicinal Plants and Plant Drugs. Module name Chief Chemical Constituents and Use of Drugs from Hemidesmus indicus, Garcinia indica, Boravia diffusa plants. The outline of the module is brief introduction and chief chemical constituents of Hemidesmus indicus, Garcinia indica, and Boravia diffusa plants. It also showcases the uses of drugs from Hemidesmus indicus, Garcinia indica, and Boravia diffusa plants. Learning outcome from this module is to list out the chief chemical constituents of Hemidesmus indicus, Garcinia indica, and Boravia diffusa plants. To point out the uses of drugs from Hemidesmus indicus, Garcinia indica, Boravia diffusa plants. Today in this module, we are going to study 3 important medicinal plants, basically their chemical constituent and their uses in medicine and also in allopathic medicines. The first plant is Hemidesmus indicus, family Asclepiaceae. In this picture, you can see the Hemidesmus plant, the habit, and in second picture, you can see Hemidesmus indicus young plant which is growing. In third picture, the plant is shown with the flower and the Hemidesmus indicus plant which is used in medicine and their chemical constituents are as follow. The common name of this plant is Indian Sarsaparilla Dutri Anantmul. Source of this plant which is used is root of Hemidesmus indicus. Coming to the chief chemical constituents, the main chemical constituents are cercoponin, p-methoxyl salicylic aldehyde, and simalaxin. It also have the beta-citosterol, cercopogenin, similigenin, citosterol, and stigmasterol. It also have the fatty acids and tannins. In this photograph, you can see the tannins in water which is isolated from the Hemidesmus plant. This plant is very useful in drugs and the root is the main source. It is used in cough, asthma, and fever. In the picture, you can see the patients with asthma can be cured by using the plant. The dry roots constitute the drug which is sweet in taste. Basically, the taste of this medicine is sweeter and it is used as blood purifier and also treatment in rheumatism. Rheumatism is a disease marked by inflammations and in pain of joint, muscles or fibrous tissue, and also leukocoria, a whitish or yellowish discharge of mucus in female. It is also used in the treatment of skin diseases and wounds. In the picture, you can see psoriasis, the chronic skin disease which results in scaly, often itchy areas in patches. It can cure this skin diseases. Also, there are some diseases which can be contagious and sexual transmitted by bacterial infections can be cured. It has also been useful in inflammations and hepatopathy and abnormal or disease state of liver. Also, a good source of curing in neuropathy, that is damage or malfunctioning of nerves that cause weakness, numbness, and pain in hands and feet. This plant is useful in treatment of all the above diseases. The next plant is Garcinia indica, belonging to the family Guttaceae. In this picture, you can see the habit of Garcinia indica plant is being shown, and in second picture, the fruits which are unripe are shown. In third picture, you can see the flowers and the bark of the Garcinia indica plant. The plant commonly known as kokum in Goa. Introduction. Garcinia indica, that is the source from which the chemical constituents are isolated, are the ripe fruits of Garcinia plant, and it is used in different reasons in curing the diseases. If you see in the first picture, you can see Garcinia plant which is bearing the fruits which are unripe, and in second picture you can see the fruits with the seeds which are ripe fruits and which are useful in the medicine. The main chemical constituents are cambogene and cambogenol, arabin, essential oils and resins. It is also said that tartaric acid, citric acid, phosphoric acid and hydroxyl citric acids are isolated. In this picture, you can see tartaric acid crystals which are isolated. Also, the powder form of citric acid is isolated from this plant. The uses of the drug. Here, a lady is cleaning the kokum fruit and she is segregating the fruits and the rind and the seeds. The rind is used for some other purposes, as well as the seeds are processed and been used in the medicinal purposes. Garcinia is anti-helminthic, that is used in destroying the parasitic worm. Have the effect of deficiency of vitamin C, helps in swollen bleeding gums. It is also used in the skin problems and other body tissue as an antiseptic. It is used in treatment of dysentery, piles and tumors and pains and heart complaints. Rind, which is shown in this picture, is also used as the natural pigment used in coloring agent. In India, people do use the kokum extensively in their food. Uses as drug. Kokum is prepared by drying the fruit rind and soaking it in its own juice. And this picture, you can see that Garcinia indica rind is dried. It is dried and then it is soaked in its own juice and then dried again. And this can be used in garnishing the curries and preparation of cooling syrups. It is also the fats of kokum butter is obtained from the seeds, and that is used in soap, candle manufacturing, suitable for ointments, for all the skin purposes and other pharmaceutical preparation. It has a high demand in industries. Seeds are actually separated by local peoples and they are dried and given to the companies for the preparation in the pharmaceutical, as in form of tablets, and also the rind which is fresh is given to industries which can be used for preparation of juices which is available in the market. Consuming this is not harmful at all, and also it enrich your daily diet, and also your stomach problems can be healed. The next plant is Boravia diffusa. If you see the habit, the plant is grown extensively, widely grown, and here you can see the leaves and small flowers which are shown here, Boravia diffusa plant and its flower in its habit. It's also called as the hawkweed or punarnava, commonly called, and it is used extensively by local people by using as decoctions. The source of this plant is from dry plants and the roots. So the part of the plant is dried. It is even used as fresh plants and then be used for decoction making. Now here the chemical constituents are punarnavin, that is the chemical constituents are the alkaloids, mainly the alkaloids. In this picture you can see Boravia diffusa plant which is grown extensively and the leaves are used. So it is dried and decoctions are made. It have the sterol which includes the alpha beta cetosterols, and also it has the fatty acids such as the palmitic, stearic acids which are found along with the drugs. Also it has the potassium salt which can treat other illnesses. Urosolic acid is one more component which is useful in the medicine. Use of drugs. If you see in this picture, you can see a person having extensive jaundice, and the roots are in treatment of liver disorders as they exhibit the anti-hepatotoxic property, that is chemical substance to prevent the damage to the liver. It's actually used in the liver disorders. Now here you can use the medicine traditional system for treatment for discomfort for upper abdomen and also jaundice extensively. People locally boil this plant and use decoction for jaundice and also enlargement of spleen and the abdominal pain, and also as a anti-stress agent. The plant possesses diuretic, anti-inflammatory, severity of epileptic fits and antibacterial properties, which makes it's very useful medicinal plant. It has so many components, and this plant is commercially exploited by the industries in making some powder. Dry powders are available in the market and people do use this for decoctions. These are the reference. Thank you.